Hey, good evening, everybody. It is day 12, and welcome to Mag's Land. And I was having a hard time thinking of what to do today. Actually, a hard time because I had thought of so many things and how to squeeze it into just a few minutes. But just before I came out to do this video, we got into a family, not argument, but debate, not about anything particularly political or socially conscious or anything like that. It was about deciding what movie we wanted to see. Sit down as a family and watch a movie. So one person came up with one suggestion, another person came up with a couple other suggestions, and another person came up with another suggestion. And it dawned on me, and maybe because it's Friday, and maybe because we're tired and everybody's had a long week, but no one, well, I shouldn't say no one. Probably I could have if I wanted to, but I'm being a little passive on this one, and I would see any of the four movies. One, an excellent film. So it's the whole thing runs the gamut. We've got Hidden Figures, Logan, Pop Star, yeah, the one with Andy Samberg, and Daddy's Home with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg. I always call him Marky Mark. But anyway, so they're kind of across the board, and certain people are very emphatic about not seeing any of them, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So the point was, I said, well, you guys need to decide. You guys need to debate. You guys need to convince each other. And the whole idea of convincing was just one person said, I'm just going to put on the movie I want. And another one said, well, I'm just going to put on the movie I want. If you put on that movie, I'm just going to walk out. I was a little shocked. No one could come up with a valid argument as to why their movie should be watched. Gave it some more time. Couple of not so strong arguments were eventually raised. And the whole thing concerned me because we need to be able to argue. I'm not talking about fight. I'm talking about argue, debate. It's very important that you are able to, A, express your opinions, B, at least attempt to be somewhat persuasive without being rude, and be able to, reconcile at the end of a conversation or an argument or a debate. There's nothing wrong with arguing. There is something wrong with fighting. And there's a thin line sometimes, and there are some families that appear that they're fighting, but they're really only arguing. I know when I grew up, we used to argue a lot at the dinner table, but that really helped me later in life to be able to have conversations with people who had differing opinions. And maybe I haven't done enough of that with my own children. So I guess I need to start doing that more. All right, well, do you argue or do you fight? Do you know when to rein it in? Can you be persuasive without being a bully? Think about it. Try it. Don't be mean. Don't be rude. Don't be pushy. But don't be afraid to express your opinion either. All right, so think about that. Meet you at the Featherball. I'll let you know what we wound up watching. Happy birthday to all my friends who have birthdays today. I didn't look it up. I'm sorry. Find things to celebrate. Be mindful. And make good choices. I had terrible health choices today. I'm just going to tell you that. I started the day out with slices of pizza. That's how I started the day. But you could argue that it's, bread and cheese and fruit. That's not so bad, right? Anyway, good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Right back here in the closet. Have a good night. Bye-bye.